Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to the first video newsletter of FY22 for the Global SOF Foundation. As always, I'm Stu Braden, the CEO and President of the Foundation, but for this newsletter, I've decided to bring in more members of my team.
Like me, Megan Keeler-Pettigrew. I'm the COO of the Foundation, and I wanted to join in to help Stu share all of our news and updates with our community.
And speaking of community, let's visit our Membership Service Manager, Jen Brooks, for the latest numbers and updates. Jen?
Thanks, Stu. I'm here with my two membership minions to give an update on the individual membership market, and things are looking up. After a very successful membership May, we now have over 3,200 individual members in the Foundation. And we're thrilled to see that those numbers include 288 lifetime members. We're also really happy that we've jumped up to 53% active duty, as their experience and knowledge is essential to our SOF Imperatives and SOF for Life programs. Lastly, we have active SOF members in 60 partner nations. But we really want to see that number grow, so we'll be focusing our efforts in summer and fall and getting that number even higher. Back to the studio!
Thanks, Jen. That's really phenomenal. Being a member of the Foundation is a great way to broaden our network and stay tied to the Special Operations community. So if you aren't a member yet, please join today. It's free for active duty, and it's only $25 a year for everyone else.
Speaking of the community, I know that our Vice President of Partner and Member Relations, Mr. Stephen Jones, has a big announcement that he's been working toward for over 4 years. Steve?
That's right. Let's see those scoreboards. Everyone knows that since day one, we've had 5 very special founding partners. That's CACI, General Dynamics, Maxar, Textron, and Worldwide Technology. And at the sustaining level, we have Cisco, Cellebrite, Huntington Ingalls, Leidos, Northrop Grumman, Peraton, and that adds another 6. Coming in at patron partners, we have ENY, Insitu, ELTA, North America, ML Horizons, Parsons, Performance Drone Works for 6 patron partners. And the section you all been waiting for, small business partners. Folks, we have so many small business partners, I'm going to have to give it to Chelsea in the back to put them up on the screen. And if you didn't have time to count all of those, that is 81 small businesses. Last but not least, we have our steadfast academic partners, Norwich University and NFSTC at FIU. That adds 2 more. So if you're keeping track at home, that puts us at 100 corporate partners.
Thanks, Steve. That's excellent news, and a huge thanks to all of our partners and members for supporting our mission. Speaking of our mission, one big way we do that is through events, which we use to convene the community, discuss solutions to special operations problems, and see the latest and greatest in enabling technologies. So let's kick it to our marketing and events team for the events forecast.
Thanks, Megan. My name is Chelsea Hamishin. I'm the Vice President of Marketing and Events, and I'm here on site at the home of our Global SOF Anniversary Reception in Tampa, Florida. We just had our 7th such festivity in May, and it brought in nearly 500 members of the community for networking and a good time. It was a great night full of history, reunions, meetings, a taco bar, putt-putt, and live music. Thanks to everyone who attended, as well as our many sponsors, including our top-level sponsors, MAG Aerospace, GDIT Arma, and Insitu. In other recent activities, we've also just completed 2 virtual events focused around our SOF imperatives. The Spring Roundtable was in May and featured Congressman Ruben Gallego, the new chairman of the House Subcommittee on Special Operations and Intelligence. He did a deep dive on his views on many SOF-focused challenges, ranging from the hacking of the Colonial Pipeline to the future of SOF conflict. Then, just last month in June, we held our second SOF Imperatives Forum, which was a day full of sessions and panelists coming right to your computer screens. It included former ASD Solix, a panel of SOF component commanders discussing the state of the force, some SOF technologists talking future warfare, and much more. Thanks again to the sponsors who made that day possible, presenting sponsors Leidos and MAG Aerospace, and leadership sponsors EY and Acima. That's all now in the books, but here's our Director of Events, Renee Grahl, to show us what's in the forecast.
Thanks, Chelsea. I'm taking a look at our event forecast, and it's going to be a busy season. Our first big event is coming up in October over here in Eastern Europe. The 5th Global SOF Symposium in Europe is happening in Warsaw, Poland, and it's going to be a big one. We'll have guests coming from all over Europe and the Americas, and we're hoping for a push from Asia and Africa as well. With an expo, a government-only day, and 2 days of speakers and networking, this is the best opportunity to talk special ops in Europe. Just 3 weeks later, we'll be shifting our event focus over here to Fort Bragg, North Carolina for our 3rd Modern Warfare Week. This event features a demo day at the Range Complex in Autryville, North Carolina, a symposium and expo in Fort Bragg, a transition seminar, professional development, and networking socials, all in the hub of U.S. Army South. We expect both of these events to sell out, so if you're interested in exhibiting or sponsoring, the time to get involved is now. And if you're planning to be in Orlando, Florida for ITSEC, be sure to join us on Monday, November 29th for our networking huddle. Stay tuned to our website to see what else is coming up. From our SOF Imperatives Forum in Washington, D.C. and Special Air Warfare Symposium in Fort Walton Beach, Florida next February, to our symposium in Budapest, Hungary next October. There's never a lull in activity at the Global SOF Foundation. Now back to the studio.
Thanks to the marketing and events team for that update. And I have a very strong feeling that the events lineup is going to continue to grow over the next couple of years. Just a hunch. And on that note, I'd like to announce that our team has grown one size bigger. We just hired Kate Gierken as our marketing and events coordinator. She's going to support Renee and Chelsea on the marketing and events team, and she's already fitting in splendidly. Let's hear from her at our satellite station in Buffalo, New York. Kate?
Thanks, Stu, and thanks to the whole Global SOF team for the warm welcome. As Stu said, I'm currently in Buffalo, but I'm moving down to join most of the team in Florida soon. I've been working in the event industry for about 5 years, to include a large hotel venue and a family-owned winery. I don't have a military background, but I'm already learning tons and excited to meet more of you at our upcoming events. Plus, I do speak French, so I'm excited to put that to the test with many members of our international crowd. Je suis très excitée d'être partie de l'équipe. Back to you, Stu.
Thanks, Kate. In the words of Jen, Kate makes 8. Our last correspondent for this newsletter is our own Command Sergeant Major retired Rick Lamb, our Director of Government Relations. We're going to hop over to Rick's man cave for an update on the SOF for Life program. Rick?
Thanks, Stu. I'm broadcasting in the clear from the Lutz Patrol Base. One of our most important programs is SOF for Life, which helps SOF transition from active duty to civilian careers. Too often the transition process is overlooked and it leaves our force struggling. Not being keen to ask for help, SOF puts themselves and their families in a difficult position. SOF for Life has always focused on transition, but over the past year we've set up a steering committee to educate us, to widen our aperture, and make us stronger. We've partnered with the Honor Foundation to help you find purpose and your why. We also partnered with the American Armed Forces Mutual Aid Association, or AFMA, to make sure that your finances, your end of life, and your survivor assistance requirements are rock solid. Don't leave your family hanging. We're growing our network with a new system to vet other SOF-focused nonprofit organizations that will assist you throughout the entirety of your post-military life. Every phase of life has its own unique challenges, and we want to connect you with the resources that you need as you hit those phase lines. We recently updated our SOF for Life survey, and we're analyzing the input from nearly 500 recently separated SOF personnel. The data is telling. There's a lot of work to be done. Over half of the force was not ready to transition, and that's unacceptable. You knuckleheads are the world's greatest planners. You execute complex operations under stress with little sleep. Don't tell me that you can't execute a seamless transition. So what do we need from you? If you're in SOF, whether you're an operator or support, it doesn't matter. Become a Global SOF member and tell us what you need help with. Add your voice to the thousands of your comrades, and then let's get after this. It's free when you're on active duty, so join now. If you're in industry, post jobs to our SOF for Life board and hire special ops veterans. If you're a policymaker, read our SOF imperatives and take action to help our community with these sticking points. If you're a special operations leader, please step up. Make transition a priority for our force. Leaving active duty with a strong foundation and obtaining a career with purpose is key to keeping our force healthy for life after the military. Gentlemen, they need about 18 to 24 months to do this. So I'll leave you with the immortal words of my very first platoon sergeant: don't F this up. Lamb out.
Thank you, as always, Rick, for your insights and your service. SOF for Life has really been growing over the past year, and I'm excited about the progress there.
Thanks to my whole team for joining me today. I couldn't be happier about where we are as a foundation, and thank you for all your support. Let us know if you need anything, and we'll see you soon.